Hello everybody, welcome. We are in snowy and windy Chicago. We're going to be making a flight over to Minneapolis, St. Paul's International. We are in the Airbus A310 from AnyBuilds, and we're on Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. We'll just get into it here. We'll get some power going to this old beast. I'll get the batteries on, external power. It is crappy here in Chicago. Okay, and we'll look down here. We'll throw our seatbelt signs on, our no smoking. Galley power. We'll throw these on, these engine trims on. Wing light, nav and logo. That's it for there. Come down pumps can all stay off for now. We'll go up, turn our air supply on, cruise supply. And then we will turn on our emergency exit lights. And we'll come over here. We're gonna get our weights and stuff and fuel all set up. EU sim brief. Let's go. Okay. Packs. Actually, we'll do fuel. Fuel we're gonna do is 17.2 tons. Oh, I didn't need 17 to 16. And then we'll go with packs. That's our passengers. We are 155 passengers. Cargo, 8,300 pounds. Boom, that's in. We'll apply that. Leave that there. And we'll come over here. Actually, we'll go up top here. Let's get our IRSs aligning. Gotta put all three on. And then we come down here, and we have to actually finish the alignment within here. We have to actually start the alignment. Let's go. No, menu. I gotta get my sim brief. Flight plan. Hold in. There be. Go in it. And then we need to finish up our information here. So our cost index is going to be 12. Our flight number, we are Pan America 578. This was a plane we actually used when Pan America was a thing. A lot of overseas stuff. Let's see. Our alternate is STC. Return. Flight plan. Actually, we need some. We gotta turn on. We need our Beyond AT. We're using Beyond ATC, so I need my ready. Tango. Let's get my temperatures here. Okay. Alright, let's get off of that annoying shit. Over to our clearance. And let's get... Ooh, just about dropped my knee board. Better attach that to me. That's not... Hold on a second. What is happening here? There we go. Okay. We will get... Let's get our clearance. Clipper 578 ready for IFR clearance with Tango.
Clipper 578 Heavy, O'Hare, north-south clearance. Information Tango correct. Clear to Minneapolis ST Paul. Radar vectors Pumpkin, Dennis filed. Maintain 5000. Expect flight level 380, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 126.625. Squawk 3204.
Clear to Minneapolis SD Paul.
Oh.
Radar vectors Pumpkin.
Oopsie, I got my co-pilot doing the radios. I don't want that.
After departure. Departure frequency 126.625. Squawk 3204. Clipper 578 Heavy.
Clipper 578 Heavy, read back correct.
Okay.
Contact ground 2175 when ready for pushback
That works.
or engine start.
Okay, we are gonna go. We need to put our runway in. It's 28 right is our departure. Where are you? There we are. 28 right with no...
Clipper 578 Heavy, read back correct. Contact ground 2175 when ready for pushback or engine start.
Oopsie. 2175 when ready for push. Clipper 578. Okay, we go to here. Our star for Minneapolis is going to, the runway is, we're going to do the ILS 30 left, maybe, hopefully. That's what we're planning for. We'll see what happens when we get to our top of descent, or close to our top of descent. And then we're going to do the Killers 3 with the transition, and then our transition to the ILS to the actual approach is going to be GQ. Insert that. We'll make sure there's no discontinuities. Looks like it's going straight in, and we're good there. Sweet. All right. We'll go back to init. Next page. Our block fuel is 17,216, so 17.2 tons. Our zero fuel weight is 212.3. And then our center of gravity is going to be 22.7. That in there, and that's it for that. We'll go over to our takeoff page, and then we were going to let's use sim brief for that. I gotta put my information in there. 2 seconds here. 3029er. Right. Okay, we're gonna be doing, looks like flex at 68 degrees. Flaps are gonna be 15 0 slots. V1, here we go. 143, 143. And then 144 is going to be our V2. But that we'll have to do up there. Let's get our APU going. I'm going to turn on all the fuel pumps. This will be getting going shortly after. So we'll turn on the master and then hit start. I wish this worked better in the, it's not bad. I guess it helped a little. It's kind of dark with those cloud coverage. Oh, we want to put our window heat on too. See? Okay, let's start that. We'll put the APU bleed on. We'll wait for that to fire up. Oh, we forgot to, 1 second. There's one thing I forgot to do. We have to hit our online IRS. Well, we gotta wait for that, actually to do anything up here. We need that IRS online, so that won't take too long. We're gonna need some anti-ice on the engines for takeoff. That's all good there. We can put our squawk code in while we're waiting. 3204. 3204. And we'll put it. Oh, we'll keep it on. We'll throw it on now. It's fine. We want it on TARA. Okay. And now we're just waiting on the... Come on. Oh, there we go. APU is on. Okay, now we can... Our bleed is on. Okay, we'll turn our external power off. Let's get rid of the GPU.
Dynasty 5314 Heavy. Ramp anyone taxi via Charlie 1. Charlie, Mike 2.
Get rid of the GPU.
Runway 4 left.
Now,
Ramp anyone taxi via Charlie 1.
as soon as this is done aligning, we can turn on our yaw damper and pitch trim. Need the IRS for all that, and then that kind of gives us our displays up here. None of that turns on until you put that on. $68 yet. Come on. Wish I would have remembered to press that button earlier. I can get our altimeter set. 2.9er. Okay, I want to make sure something here. Okay, we are aligned. Now we can get our pitch trim on, our yaw damper. And now we have stuff. Alright, 144 on here. We got an initial 5,000 feet. And we're going, they have an RNAV to somewhere, but they're going to give us a, I can guarantee we're going to get a runway heading for our takeoff, and then we'll get vectored to that. So we'll just get that runway heading in there. It needs to be in there anyways for takeoff. So we'll do it now. As 273. Come on. Boom, done. Okay, and then we'll get our nav on and our profile. Get that. We'll throw our constraints on, and then we're gonna do our flex here. And once we're gonna put our temperature up to 68. Boom, that's done. We're set. I just want to come down here and give us some excess light going on. Get our gauges lit up. A little bit of light on the pedestal. It's pretty light out, so we're not going to get too much out of that, but we'll get a little. We'll get these brightened up. Those are fine. Once we hit the sun, these are we're gonna need to probably turn them up a little bit more, but for now they're fine. That. Everything should be set up. Okay, I think we can just call for our push. Clipper 578, ready for push.
Clipper 578 heavy, O'Hare ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face southeast.
Push approved, face southeast, Clipper 578. Yeah.
Dynasty 5314 heavy, cross runway 4 left.
Oh,
Continue taxi
GSX
via
does
Mike.
work on
November,
this thing,
November,
doesn't it?
November 1.
That's okay. We'll be a little bit behind here. I'm not going to do any
Cross
de-icing,
runway
it's
4
fine.
left. Continue taxi via Mike. November,
Just
November.
get our
November,
butts
November 1.
back.
Dynasty 5314 heavy.
-4 right now.
United 2133, Gate Bravo 5 taxi via Papa 1, Papa, Delta Delta. Hold short runway 28 right. Gate Bravo 5 taxi via Papa 1, Papa, Delta Delta. Hold short runway 28 right, United 2133.
Oh, wow. That was a... That didn't look very nice. She's supposed to be going to the front landing gear to put that pin in.
2133, cross runway 28 right at Delta Delta. Continue taxi via Delta Delta.
A little bit
Alpha Niner, Alpha.
off with the GSX. It's she's putting it in the middle of the damn plane.
Right at Delta Delta. Continue taxi via Delta Delta. Kilo, Alpha Niner, Alpha, United
Yeah,
2133.
let's go back in here and wait for them. Southeast. What direction do we gotta go here then? Looking like pushing our nose to the right. It's gonna tell us not to start our engines right away, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Flight directors are on both sides. We are set. Okay. Nose right.
Release parking brakes, please.
Parking brakes off.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed
Nope.
and brakes are set.
Not doing it. Alright, we're gonna go to turn our ignition on to A. Our number 2 engine, we're gonna hit the arm, and that's going to give us some lead pressure. Once that N1 here gets up to 2, we will hit our engines, the fuel switch up here, down here. Introduce some fuel to the engine, it'll fire up. You do that too early, you end up building a lot of EGT pressure, and it's not good. I didn't know what I was doing when I first did it, and I just clicked it all on just like I would with the newer Airbus, and it gave me massive warnings, and it was in the red. Okay. That one was fired up. We're going to go ahead and arm the number 2, or number 1, I mean. Wait for that too. Alright, get the fuel on.
Skywest 5572. Gate Foxtrot
Okay,
11
got
taxi
power
via
there.
Papa 1, Papa, Tango.
I'll give it a second here before we turn that ignition off.
Gate Foxtrot 11 taxi via Papa 1, Papa Tango.
We'll let it stabilize, then we'll shut it off.
28 right. Skywest 5572.
That looks fine enough. We'll go into continuous. And then we can shut our APU lead and turn the APU master switch off. Oopsie. And then we were going to turn on.
Please set parking
Oh.
brakes.
Set the brakes for them. We're going to leave these lights for a second while they disconnect. What I can do is I can set our flaps 15 and 0.
Unlocking gear.
Okay. You can get some. Turn our nose light to taxi. We're going to turn our runway turn-off lights on. Strobo's already on auto. We're going to turn our pitot heats on.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Everything's good there. Everything else
Left is clear. Right is clear.
is good.
Skywest 5572. Cross runway 28 right.
I think we were
Alpha
just
1
ready to
2.
go. Yeah.
Continue taxi via Tango.
Looking
November.
good.
November 2. Alpha 1 2.
We'll enter our ILS frequency once we're up in our
Cross
cruise.
runway 28 right at Alpha 12. Continue taxi via Tango, November 2, Alpha 12, Skywest 5572.
And bye. Move it. Alright. Look at our clearance. Our taxi. Clipper 578 ready to taxi.
Clipper 578 heavy. Runway 28 right. Taxi via Alpha. Alpha 15. Foxtrot. November. Yankee.
28 right via Alpha 15 Foxtrot November and Yankee Clipper 578. Ooh. Okay. I need a mapper for this one. Okay, we can let's do a quick flight control check. So we'll go full back, full forward, full left, full right, rudder left, rudder right. Good to go. And okay, and we can release our brakes and start our taxi. Okay, go out. We'll put the anti-ice when we get closer to the... actually we could probably shove that on right now. Oh, it's on. Don't have to worry about that. Strobes I'm just gonna shove on. Okay, that's all good. Our TCAS is already set on.
Lindbergh 4449, Gate Foxtrot 17 taxi via Papa 1, Papa, Tango. Hold short runway 28 right.
Gate Foxtrot 17 taxi via Papa 1 Papa Tango. Hold short runway 28
Okay.
right. Lindbergh 4449.
No, we're not turning here. Hold on. We got a little further to go. Okay, we're gonna turn right tire. Get out on Bravo. Oh, never mind. Oh, I took the wrong turn. It's okay. We got enough room here to fix this. I'm supposed to cross there.
Lindbergh 4449, cross runway 28 right at Alpha 12.
Oh, there
Continue
we go.
taxi via
Jeez,
Tango,
that was
November,
close.
November 2, Alpha 12.
It's our next one here.
Cross runway 28 right at Alpha 12. Continue taxi via Tango.
We turned.
November,
I guess we could have just
November 2,
gone
Alpha 12,
and turned up
Lindbergh
further,
4449.
but we had the room to get turned, so.
All aircraft be advised information uniform now current. Altimeter 3031.
Okay. 3031. Alright. It's a drastic change. Nasty stuff coming. Looks like just dark here. I assure you it is not. You'll see when we pop out of the clouds. It is definitely not dark. It's like almost midday. I think it's 11 o'clock, somewhere around there. It's definitely not nighttime. That's for sure. It has a nighttime. It has a dusk feel to it because of this thick overcast. And I think November brings me all the way up, and then it'll be Yankee over to the runway. I'm gonna shove our landing lights on now. Our nose on to take. Oh, not off. On to takeoff. And then I should be relatively ready here. Don't think I'm missing anything
Clipper
else.
578 Heavy. Contact O'Hare Tower 132.7.
23.7, Clipper 578.
Negative.
Oh.
Tower on 132.7.
Oh, my bad. 132.7, Clipper 578. Okay, that's all on. We're good up here. We're ready to go. We got continuous. AV is off. Lights are on. Even though it doesn't look like it. And then we'll stop here. And we'll call tower. Clipper 578. Ready for departure. 28 right. Did not switch that.
Clipper 578 Heavy, O'Hare Tower, wind 340 at 13, fly runway heading, runway 28 right,
Where's that?
cleared for takeoff.
Runway heading. Runway heading, 28 right, ready for takeoff, clear for takeoff. Clipper 578. Okay, we'll get on the runway. I don't think I'm getting the right data in by beyond ATC. My altitude's not matching up. I mean, I think we're gonna be VFR coming in to Minneapolis, anyways. I think so. We'll be able to see where we're at there. If they give us crap, well, it is what it is. Okay, we'll get our throttles up to 40%. Our N1 up to 40%. A little more. Right there. Let it stabilize. And then we will hit our takeoff. We'll put a little bit of forward nose pressure until we hit about 80 knots. That way we can keep our steering. Ooh, that wind. Here it comes. 80 knots, we'll release that pressure. Actually. Yikes. That wind is bad. Okay, we want to rotate. We'll release that rudders, let it sink into the wind, gear up. Oh, we're on nav, I meant heading, there we go. On a heading mode there, and then we will follow our flight directors. Come on. Let's get that trim up.
Clipper 578 Heavy, contact Chicago departure.
Or departure, Clipper 578. Let's get our autopilot on, make this a lot easier. Clipper 578, 3,000 feet.
Clipper 578 Heavy, Chicago departure, radar contact, climb maintain flight level 190.
190, Clipper 578. And then we can put our flaps up, or clean speed.
Clipper 578 Heavy, turn right, heading 015.
015. Right 015, Clippers 578. Go 015. Oh, 19er. Oh, shoot. Come on. Get it up there. Profile. Just about missed that. Oh, here comes a breakout.
Clipper 578 Heavy, turn right, heading 040.
Oh, beautiful. Turn. 040, Clipper 578. Oh, beautiful breakout. Look at those clouds. Gorgeous. Alright, we can get our nose lights off and our runway turn-off lights off. We We can put our ignition back to off. And everything else looks good. We'll leave that engine de-icer or anti-ice on for just a few more minutes. So we get a little colder temperatures as we climb. Where we don't have that concern anymore. And we're at 10,000 feet. Landing lights can go off. And we're good to go. There we are, pitching down for speed. Right on the profile. Perfect.
Clipper 578 Heavy. Clear direct pumpkin. Resume own navigation.
Direct pumpkin at own navigation. Clipper 578. Direct pumpkin. We'll go over here. Hit direct. Pumpkin. Oh, geez, come on. Insert. And then we'll hit nav. And we're on our way. Okay. Those temperatures are getting a little cool. Not really, about the same. Not really in any cloud coverage here. I think we can just turn them off. I know we're in the icing range, but it doesn't know the... I think that just goes by the temperature and the dew point. Or no, not dew point, but the temperatures, the satellite. Maybe. And then it probably just tells me I'm in the icing range for the temperatures, so I think we're right out of the clouds. We can just turn that off. We don't need that engine anti-ice unless it gives me a warning that I am having icing. Other than that, we'll just leave it off. Okay, guys. Let's see. Where was I? 1.9er? Yep. I hit 1.6 by accident. We will do that there. Hit our profile, get up there. Get distracted by my turn. And there we go. I'm on profile. Alright. 190.
Heavy. Contact Chicago Center 120.35. Take care.
2035, Clipper 578. Okay, get that. Clipper 578, climbing through flight level 180 for 190.
Clipper 578 Heavy, Chicago Center. Climb, maintain flight level 380.
Climb and maintain 380, Clipper 578. There we are. We'll hit our profile here. It should kick out of vertical seat mode. There we go. Alright, and then we'll hit we can go on to standard mode after 18,000 feet. That is our transition level in Canada and the US anyways. A little different in Europe.
Clipper 578 Heavy, Chicago Center. Climb, maintain flight level 380.
Did I not respond? Maybe I didn't. Climb, maintain 380, Clipper 578. I'm pretty sure I did. Well, shades can go on now. Alright. Yeah, so we're gonna continue this climb. I'll give you a little bit of visuals on the way up. A little bit of a nice view for the way up, and then I'll see you at the top of climb. See you soon. Okay, we're at the top of climb here. We are gonna do a little bit of fuel check, make sure we're on track here. Just gonna look at my OFP, and we are what are we closest to here? We're just passing. Hold on. Let's look at my map here. Zoom out. We just passed comma. So we are 12.1. Let's see what we are on my OFP. Make sure we're kind of lining up close to it anyway. Comma 11.7. We are well over. No worries there. Okay. And I'm gonna put our ILS in for our runway. We might change as we come. Why do I have my R? I have an RNAV in there for some reason. That's not what I wanted. Change that really quickly. Get our charts up. Get our ILS frequency. ILS 30 left. There we go. I hit the wrong thing last time. Come on, shirts. Here we are. ILS frequency is gonna be a 110.3. 110.3 in there, and then our course 301. Okay, and then yeah, so we'll be in our cruise here for a little bit. I'm gonna leave you guys with some awesome views, and I'll see you about 40 to 50 miles from the top of descent. I'll see you soon. Okay, we're about 50 miles from the top of descent here. We're going to get all prepared. Oh, that's not us. Alright, so I'm going to just look here at our... Make sure we're on our full flaps there. I'm going to get our... landing performance. Actually, I can't do that quite yet. I just need, I'll get the altimeter from air traffic control here fairly soon. We can set that up on the way down. Okay, we just want to look at our charts here. We're on the Killers 3, so we can expect to be down 8. Looks like 8. No, we're going on the EQ, so it'll be 7,000 feet. I'm gonna pre this down. What's our first altitude? Actually, probably give us a descent to about here. So we'll just put it there for now, and then give it a little bit of time here before we get prepared for that. here. Actually, I can calculate that. Actually, we'll go calculate that. Our so we're gonna be full flaps, full slats, auto brake on low, which we can do. Just put that down on neutral. Auto brakes on low. We'll set that up now. We're looking at 130 for our approach speed. It says on there we're matching up. Okay, good to go. Okay, I'm just gonna call for ascent right now. Clipper 578 ready for descent.
Clipper 578 Heavy, descend via Killer Tree arrival. Minneapolis St. Paul Airport landing runway tree 0 left, altimeter tree 045.
Perfect. Descend via the Killers 3 arrival. Minneapolis St. Paul Airport landing runway 30 left, altimeter 3045. Clipper 578. Okay, we'll just actually go right down to, it's going to give me something different, but it'll work right through it. 7,000, then we'll hit profile, and that should turn into descent mode. And there we are, starting our descent. Okay. Everything's working pretty good. Okay, I will,
Clipper 578 Heavy, contact Chicago Center 125.05. Have a good day.
2505, Clipper 578. Clipper 578 descending through 372 on the Killers 3.
Clipper 578 Heavy, Chicago Center.
Okay, and yeah, I will leave you with some nice descent views, and then I'll see you at about 18,000 feet, or just a little before. I'll see you soon. Okay, we're coming up on 19,000 feet, almost at transition level there. We will might as well get our altimeter set. I think 3045 so far, unless it's changed. That's a hefty descent. And we should be getting let's just double check our ILS, make sure we got that set in right. Here we go. 110.30. That is correct, and 301. So it should be good to go. I think we got a straight shot in here, so let's see. Yeah, it goes straight to there. I don't know if they just... Yeah, I should be good. It's direct. I don't think they didn't give me the actual approach yet. I just got the arrival and the runway. So we're on the ILS until they tell us different. 16,000. What's our speed? We're at 270. Yeah, we're under our 280. I think is what we're supposed to be at. Yeah, we're good to go. We don't get a reduction until GQ actually. 210. So we're good at this speed right up till then. 30. Everything's good. Seatbelts are on. Okay, we got that. We don't need our lights on till 10,000 or around 10,000. We need to think about if this thing doesn't want to slow down on its own by 10,000. We got to think about manually getting that slowed down. Icing range, we have no cloud, we're good to go. And our yeah, -6. We're doing fine. We'll leave that off. We don't need it. We have no cloud coverage. Maybe a little dusting up ahead, I see. We'll see what it's like when we get there. It's a little bit of a haze up there. So if the temperatures are still quite low, I haven't checked. Should actually get that. Does this thing have a second radio? I don't know if that works.
Clipper 578 Heavy, contact Minneapolis approach 132.975.
32.975, Clipper 578. Clipper 578 descending through 12,500 feet on the Killers 3.
Clipper 578 Heavy. Verify information X-ray.
We have X-ray on board Clipper 578.
Clipper 578 Heavy.
Yes.
Verify information X-ray.
Okay. I have information X-ray Clipper 578. There we go. You liked that.
578 Heavy Minneapolis approach. Altimeter 30.
Oh, yeah, we're good.
Expect the ILS
Exactly what we were planning for.
left via GQ.
Altimeter 3045, expect the ILS 30 left via GQ, Clipper 578. And 11,000 feet, we should be slowing down. Should be slowing down. There we go, I think we're pitching back up a little. No, we're not. Hold up. Come on, plane. Don't make me overspeed. Manage that. Let's go. We're gonna get our lights on while we're waiting for that to screw us over. That, all that. Okay. No. Hold on, we might get it. There we go. It is gonna slow us down. Not quite in time, but enough. close enough that no one would care. So long as we stay at that 250. I'm gonna start thinking about slowing down a little bit more before we get to GQ actually. See if I can take that over. Let's just get that speed actually down to 220 now. If it'll do it. Okay. Might need a little bit of speed brake. Go about halfway, 50% speed brake, get that speed bleeding off. Maybe a little bit more than halfway. Alright, we'll do full speed brake. And we're gonna be hitting 7,000 feet anyways right away. 1,500 feet to go. Get her slowed down. We're gonna get to the ILS here. And we're coming up with 7,000 anyways. I think we'll get that speed bled off here real quick. And I'll throw some flaps in. Keep it down.
Clipper 578 heavy. Cleared direct GQ. Cross GQ at or above 7,000. Cleared ILS runway 30 left.
Cleared direct GQ, cross GQ at above 7,000. Cleared ILS 30 left. Clipper 578. Where's my ILS? I need 4,000 feet now. Profile. Let's go down. Come on. All right. Let's get that profile. Come on. Okay, I guess we'll go down manually. It's okay. We can control our descent here and our speed. We're gonna get our speed down just a little more. I'm gonna throw some flaps in. We got our speed brakes full, and I'm still got plenty of speed here. We're gonna do one more notch of flaps, and then I'm gonna take that speed brake out because that's messing with us a little bit. We gotta slow down that descent a little. And we're gonna hit that land button because we're close enough, I think, to get that localizer. Should be at 4,000, and actually we'll just click that down to 3,000. I'm not able to hit our profile right now. Let's hit profile. Keep your speed down. Okay. What are you doing here? Alright, I'm gonna have to just manually bring this down here. Get that speed bled off. Keep that above 4,000 before we get to Arbez, or Arez, Abez. Above 4,000, and then I can get down to 3,000 by Narco, and then should, oh, we got the localizer already, perfect. And we're there, so we can get that down here to 3,000. Our speed's down 180. Get one more notch flaps in. I'm gonna get this going. Okay, and now gonna be dropping our gear shortly. Actually, we're a little, yeah, there we go. Get her down to 115 so I can see. We got about 10 miles, about 11 miles. Can't quite see the runway yet. Should be getting a pass off to the tower though, right away. Let's get our speed down to 170. 10 miles. Should be good, and I'm gonna get rid of some of this here. Turn that music right down for our approach, or our approach here. So I'm bringing it down to 160. Here we are.
Contact Minneapolis Tower 126.7.
Oh, my bad. Whoopsie. Gear down. What? Here goes my engine. What is up with that? There is a major problem here.
Clipper 578 Heavy.
Yep.
Contact Minneapolis Tower 126.
We're gonna have an emergency land here, I guess. Lost our engine. Seems to be an issue with this plane. We got our landing gear down. I'm gonna keep a little bit extra speed in. We're gonna forget about you. 26.7, Clipper 578. My goodness, what is happening? Should capture that. Okay, we're glide sloping down with one engine. Alright, well, we're bringing her in, emergency style. What is up with that? Okay, well, we got that idle back, and I'm going to turn that engine off. Cut the fuel off just in case there's a fire. It's not going off, but could be a fuel leak. Not sure. And we're going to bleed that speed down to 140. We're going to keep a little extra speed in just because we have that. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do her 150. We're going to come in here a little bit fast. Clipper 578, final 330 left. Forgot about that. A little bit busy. Aviate, navigate, then communicate.
Runway 30 left, clear to land.
Thank God the wind is calm. 30 left, clear to land. Clipper 578. Okay, we're gonna bring her in. I'm gonna give one more stage of flaps. We're gonna bring her in. Gonna hand land this, just not sure how this is gonna react. So, yeah. Am I gonna get that the whole time? That's fine. We'll have to deal with that alarm. Bring her in.
400.
Holy crow. That's hard with one engine. A little bit of rudder I need to get over. I'm quite low, but I can't really. I'm gonna lose all my speed if I pull up. There we go. We're on track now. Holy crap.
400.
Here we go. No reverses.
300.
Can't have the reverses on.
Secret.
We got a big problem.
100.
Okay.
50. 40.
down we are. Cripes. Well, that was fun.
Clipper 578 Heavy. Exit next available taxiway.
Oh, we are exited. Exit next available taxiway, Clipper 578. Okay, we're gonna get that. Shut up there. Holy crap. Well, that was fun. A little emergency landing, unexpected. Not what I had envisioned for this flight. But we made it to the ground. Alive. Okay. Brakes high temp. Yeah, no kidding. Okay, are we gonna pass me over? Clipper 578, clear of the active. Is that gonna work?
Clipper 578 Heavy.
Yeah, no.
Did not copy.
Clipper 578, ready to taxi to the gates. Maybe they'll pass me off the ground that
Clipper
way.
578 Heavy. I didn't get that.
Maybe I'm not off enough. Here, hold on. Let's get out of the...
Clipper
There we go.
578 Heavy.
Didn't trigger it.
Ground 127.925.
27925, Clipper 578. They are going to be adding emergencies to this beyond ATC, and that'll be fun. I didn't expect that to happen. I don't know. It's not the first time it's happened to me in this plane. I'm not sure exactly. There's some sort of sequence of events that I do. I actually think it might have something to do with when I drop that last stage of flaps. And that's kind of whereabouts that engine just dies out on me. I don't understand it, but I might stick that up in the forums for any builds to look at, or that, or I'm doing something wrong. If anybody knows more about this plane than I do, and if they see something that I'm doing wrong, let me know in the comments. That would help me out. Clipper 578 ready to taxi to any gate. Give me a gate.
Clipper 578 Heavy. Welcome to Minneapolis
I said.
St. Paul Airport. Save parking or advise if need assignment.
I need assignment. Clipper 578.
Clipper
Going
578
for
Heavy.
short sakes.
Say again gate number.
Clipper 578. Taxi to any gate. Is that gonna work? Yeah, there we go.
Clipper 578 Heavy. Gate 59er taxi via
59er. I can do that, maybe. If my other engine doesn't die out on me. Come on. Gate 59er taxi via Alpha 7, Alpha, Alpha 3, and Bravo, Clipper 578. Let's get this map so I can see where I'm going. Of course I'm pointing the wrong direction. That sounds about right. Well, at least it's the left engine that's still working. Help me turn right here. I guess there's one bonus. I got something out of it. Able to do really tight right-hand turns forever. Okay, here we go. I don't normally do single engine taxi forcefully. Usually something you do to save a little bit of fuel. Well, we saved a little bit of fuel on our landing, so just saving Pan Am some money. Yeah, that was interesting. Let's get our APU started. Start that up. Put the bleed on. We'll get, I gotta see, make sure I'm going straight here. Get our landing lights off. Nose lights to taxi. And that should be good for now. Yeah, interesting. I don't know. I'm going to do a little bit of experimenting with this. I'm going to do a few landings to see if there's something that I'm doing to trigger it. Yeah, I'm not sure. Something to do with that last flaps. That's exactly where it happened to me last time too. So could have something to do with it. Thought we were good. I thought it was just a one-time thing. I thought it was just maybe the game showing off that it can wreck me out if it wants to. No, I think I'm trying to wreck myself out. I don't know what the hell's going on. All right. Oh, left turns are a little bit more harder. I can do right turns all day. Left turns, not as much. Come on. Oh, that was a struggle. Okay. And coming up our gate on the right here. Oh, there goes that APU. And the weird sound that just disappears. It's like our avionics sound, but I don't know why it disappears as soon as the APU comes on, because that definitely isn't a thing. I think this is us. Sure, yeah, this is it. Oh, I'm actually pointing that direction. This is right here. This is our gate. Yeah. Nice right turn. Okay. Well, that was fun. I pulled that off pretty damn good. Nice smooth landing. Not too bad. The last time was okay. Not as good. Hey, there. Brakes on. No, no brakes. That engine runs our hydraulics for our brakes. So, no brakes. We'll just, we got our APU running. So we can just shut that engine down, and then we'll throw the chocks. Hey, goodbye, engine. We'll throw the chocks in. And GPU, hook it up. My goodness. Alright, well, we survived. All that's off. Let's get our external power on. And we'll shut off our runway turn off lights. Oh, that. Yeah, there we go. Shut those off. Shut our beacon off. Strobes can go off. Nose light off. And, yeah, we'll shut her all down here. Hit the supply. We got our emergency exit lights. APU bleed off since we got that. APU master off. There's our sound again of our avionics. Randomly. Get our trims off. Nav logos off. Wing lights off. Seatbelts so all these terrified passengers can get off the plane. Dome light. And that is everything. And we'll hit our ground power off. Shove our batteries off. And that's it. All right, well, thanks for joining me on that interesting trip. kind of a fun, eventful ending to that. I think because of that landing, I deserve a like, maybe. Now, if you like the content, give me a like, and if you want to see more, hopefully better landings with 2 engines running, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications. All right, have a good one. Till next time.